The Summer of Thrills takes us here to Branson, Missouri as we check out Silver Dollar City. Hello everybody and welcome back. It is Michael from ArthurItis back on the video, and that is absolutely right. We are taking our first ever trip out here to Branson, Missouri to Silver Dollar City. This is by far one of my most kind of hyped bucket list parks that I have been to in quite some time. This is USA Today's #1 rated theme park, 3 years running. They have a ton of amazing attractions. They have a ton of awesome entertainment, food, just everything about this park is top tier, and I'm super excited to be checking it out for a couple days here. But every trip has to start somewhere, and we are here for day one. We got a bit of a slow start because of course we had to fly into Missouri today and then drive down to Branson, but we will be doing basically a 3-day trip here. Today's basically just kind of walking around the park and checking everything out. I don't know how much we're going to be able to ride today just because we want to take it easy today. Maybe we'll check out the Marvel Cave, but this whole entire trip's going to be split up into 3 parts. Today, like I said, it's going to be more of the walk-through attractions. Tomorrow will probably be our coaster day, and then the last day that will obviously be probably focus more on food and shows. But if you guys are excited, please make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, and make sure you have the bell notifications turned on to get notified whenever I post a video. And also make sure to follow me both Instagram and X. The links are down in the description below. But like I said, we have a bit of a slow start, so we're gonna start taking a trip around the park, seeing what there is to see and seeing if there's any really low wait times. But the one thing that I already like about this park is that parking was free. Yes, free parking. It was an absolute joy just to be able to go in and park and not have to pay anything. Now they do have preferred and premier parking options for $20 and $60 respectively, but I mean, you can't beat free parking, especially in an awesome park such as this. But yeah, we're just gonna walk around and kind of just take in the entire park today, like I did say. But the first thing I want to take a look at is our Pathfinder map, because that is, once again, another really cool thing about this park. So yes, like I said, the Pathfinder is the version of the map that they have here at Silver Dollar City. It is basically a whole freaking newspaper with a bunch of like storytelling regarding the park and their founding city. And then if you open it up, you have a bunch of stuff regarding today's show schedule, as well as different food offerings and the events that they have going on. It's a really cool kind of way to tell the story, but also give you the information at the park. So yeah, you can take a look at all the shows that are coming up today, craft shows and schedules, everything. And then of course, on the back, we have the actual park map itself. It's not a huge park, to be completely honest. I think there's only about 6 coasters in total at this park, but there are some really, really awesome attractions here. And like I said, the shows are second to none. So definitely want to check that out. But like I said, doing just a kind of a walk around today, and then tomorrow will be really our ride heavy day. Just a short hop, skip, and a jump right across the bridge there, and you already run into the entrance to Time Traveler and Thunderation. I mean, they're right next to each other, and I'm not entirely sure what the waits are right now. I might have to look on the app, but I mean, from what I'm seeing so far, the park is a relatively slow day today. I mean, it is Wednesday, so I mean, we might take a look back at these in a little bit. Like I said, we kind of just want to walk around the park, but it is awesome that we just see this super close to the entrance, which would explain why the waits are always so high for this, but love that entrance for this. And we did check out the Christmas shop, and then there is a shop that's like right behind me for just Time Traveler, and I'm gonna actually go in there and check out some of the merch for there, because I love some good merch for some actual attractions, and I have a feeling that Time Traveler is gonna be one of my favorites here in the park, so we definitely want to see if we can get some merchandise for that. Yep, there it is, Time Traders. So we're gonna head in here and check out to see what they have, because I'm already seeing some pins, which I definitely need to get me a pin when I'm here at the park today. Yeah, got a cool time traveler pin, time traveler patch, just a normal Silver Dollar City pin. Oh, I love this lanyard. That is such an awesome lanyard, and they have like a little wristlet there as well. A cool time traveler magnet. Let's see. Dream big, do good. Time traveler t-shirt. Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Gravity is a state of mind. I like that one. Oh, I like it on the blue. I love that blue one. Oh, it has all of the coasters there as well. I like that too. Yeah, but that blue one is really, really cool. Oh, but we have a really awesome snow globe for time traveler with the ride vehicle in it. Like I said, this coaster I am more than likely is going to be my favorite here in the park. I'm just saying it now, but I could be surprised by Outlaw Run or Powder Keg. But they have a ton of really awesome merch here. You have some different types of hats over here, more various like sweatshirts and t-shirts. I like this shirt here, but it's unfortunately a long sleeve. I don't think they have this in a short sleeve version. But then again, we have more of the same kind of logos, just on different t-shirt styles. More of that gravity's a state of mind. Once again, kind of looking for maybe like the ride vehicle as like a wood model maybe. We'll have to see if they have anything like that. So I did not see any sort of like ride vehicle or even any sort of nano coasters in there. They might have it at the main store, but it is interesting that they don't have it here in the gift shop for the actual coaster. But we're gonna continue walking around the park, and I'll kind of point out anything that really looks awesome. So I did watch a few videos prior to our trip here. One was specifically talking about food, and the skillet cookery was one of the food offerings that was talked about a decent amount, where you had to come in and get a skillet. That was the one thing they said, you had to get a skillet meal. So I want to take a look to see what offerings they have specifically here, and maybe put it on our list for a little bit later this week. Yeah, so there looks like our skillet options. You have the jambalaya skillet, harvest skillet, and then of course the family feud succotash. All sounds really good. Honestly, that pulled pork sandwich looks good too, but I'm a sucker for jambalaya, so I might have to add that to my list of things to get this week. I thought I saw people walking around with them. They have the tater twist here, or as us HHN fans know it as, the twisted tater. Looks like they have, of course, the regular twisted tater as well as the glizzy tater. Yeah, it looks like they have the all-day mugs here as well. Free fountain drinks first day, $1.99 fountain refills rest of year. Honestly, not a bad deal. And they also have the all-season cup. Huh, that's a pretty good deal there too. So we did end up getting an all-season drink cup because it's $33 and it's free refills all season. You don't need to recharge, you don't need to do anything like that. It's good for the entirety of 2025. So I mean, it just makes sense for us to do that, because the other cup, it's free refills for the first day, but every day after, every refill is $2. So I mean, it makes sense logistically for us to get this, because we're gonna be here for 3 days, at least 3 days. I saw this at the Tater Twist. I know logistically this would never work at HHN, but a spice station for yourself where you can season your own twisted tater, yes please. And look at this, come on Horror Nights, come on Universal. Garlic parm, cheesy cheddar, salt and vinegar, flame grilled barbecue, sour cream and onion, wild buffalo, and ketchup options. I mean, come on. Seeing this definitely makes me want to try it. Like, I'm not a normal fan of twisted taters, but I need to try all of them, please. In our trip around the park, we stumbled upon the newest attraction here. It's kind of a new attraction, let's be honest. It's Fire in the Hole, opened last year, and it's basically a complete redo of an original opening day attraction here at Silver Dollar City, where they completely overhauled it, moved it to a different section of the park, and had RMC come in and just overhaul the crap out of it. Heard some great things about it, but that line looks like no joke. So we might hold off on this for a little bit, and like I said, continue our way around the park. My plan is to basically not get on anything until we finish our entire walk around the park. We stumbled across the kiddie area here in Silver Dollar City in the firehouse area. And they have this cool little play place here. It kind of reminds me of Curious George Goes to Town, that is unfortunately no longer at Universal, but like really cool like firehouse theming here. And they have these ball launchers all over the place that you can just absolutely like huck those rubber balls at people. I'm sure no one ever has gotten injured in this place. Now, I am not one for water rides, but I have heard so many good things about Mystic River Falls. So it is 1000% on our list for this trip that I have to do it. I'll suck it up. I'll get wet one of these days that we're here. I have to do it. It is reportedly one of the greatest like flume rides, or not flume rides, but like raft rides. So I gotta do it. Yeah, so how this works, it's like an elevator shaft that takes you up, and then the drop's right there, and then you come around, and here we go. There's some people coming through, but we have somebody coming up next here. Let's see if we can get a nice video of them coming down. Oh gosh, I was about to say, that's not too bad, but then they hit the way bottom of that and it just flooded them. Holy crap. Yeah, like I said, definitely on our list of things to do here. Oh yeah, we found it, baby. That's what we're here for. Ever since we left Dollywood last year, we've been craving, we've been needing some cinnamon bread. And here at Silver Dollar City, as it is another Hershend park, they of course have to have the cinnamon bread. We're definitely gonna get some. I don't know if we're getting it now. Might get it now, we'll see. But definitely at some point during this trip, we're getting the cinnamon bread. I gotta take a video of this quick because we got more people coming up and I don't wanna get blasted with water, but we found River Blast, which is their version of Battle of Bricksburg / fire drill here at Silver Dollar City. And so it's like a target practice with the water. As you can see, they're absolutely going ham over there, blasting the other boat that just went by. But like I said, I gotta get out of here before they get to the turn that's right in front of me, or I am gonna get real wet. But definitely, once again, another water ride here that we'll definitely have to take a look at this weekend because it's hot. And in case you missed the short that we did the other day, it is in fact summer celebration here. So there are a ton of food offerings that are specific for this festival that they have going on. So definitely gonna be checking out a whole bunch of those food offerings later this weekend. We found giant cornhole. Oh, Abby just absolutely drills it on her first attempt. But like they have these kind of tiny or giant versions of regular yard games all over the place. I think we found like one of those like Cracker Barrel pegboards and a giant version of it earlier. And now we found giant cornhole. Abby's 2 for 3. Ah, she blocked herself. Hey, 2 for 2, or 2 for 4, not bad. So we have to go back towards the giant barn swing to actually see the entrance for Outlaw Run. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but we're gonna go over here and just take a look at it and then continue our trek around the park. We are almost through the entire park, but then once we get up to the front, then we'll start riding some stuff. I mean, we still have about 4 hours until park close, so we might be able to get through a decent amount of stuff because it's still during the week, it's a Wednesday, so basically everything is almost a walk-on for a majority of the attractions, and then the main attractions are no more than maybe a 20-minute wait. There we are, Outlaw Run. And it is currently posted a 0-minute wait. Are you kidding me? Wow. No, I'm sticking to my plan. We'll continue walking around and then we'll come back. I gotta stick to my plan, but an original RMC, I don't think I've ever actually been on one of the regular wood topper track RMCs, so this will definitely be a first for me. We found another skillet cookery. And this one has a campfire skillet and a sausage medley skillet. Both sound fantastic, and then you can also get a whole dill pickle. I know some people that would absolutely love that, so if they ever get here, there you go, Lumber Camp Falls skillets. Another off the beaten path entrance So over there, kind of to the left, was where we were looking at the skillets a little bit ago. And then just down this path and to the right, kind of tucked away here, is the entrance to Powder Keg, the launched steel coaster here at the park. Not going to be going on there just yet. We still have to finish our walk around, but now we know where the entrance is for tomorrow. And directly across from the entrance of Powder Keg, we stumbled upon the old entrance to the original Fire in the Hole. Blocked off. Doesn't look like they're doing anything with it as of right now, but could see a future park expansion over here in this area. But it's just really cool to be able to see this before it gets all taken down, so I could see the history of that attraction in its original state. Unfortunately, can't see much other than the facade, but still really cool that it's still here, that I can see it. For anyone wondering if there are any elevation changes at this park, yeah, this is the hill that we now have to walk up to get back up to the entrance of the park. I am not looking forward to this. On our way up that hill, we ran into our last two attractions to take a look at: American Plunge and Wildfire. Entrances both right next to each other, and it's weird. Literally, you walk back here, and one side of the ramp down there is towards American Plunge, and the other side takes you to Wildfire. Never seen that before. That's actually really cool. So we got back up to the top, but we're checking out the old homestead area here. It's the original part of the park, kind of taking you back to the 1800s and just letting you live through that kind of era. They have different like pioneer sections here, and just a bunch of different things that you can look at. It's pretty cool, and they even have some petting zoo stuff over here as well. Oh man, it's a goat. It's two goats.
He's coming.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Delicious.
There's a little motion sensor at the bottom.
And I think there's like a mini horse over there that we can take a look at. Here is Bertle's cabin. Just tells you a little bit of story about the family. Really interesting here. And you can just take a walk right inside. Huh. It kind of reminds me of the thing that they had at Dollywood, where you could go into Dolly's old childhood home. It's pretty cool. I like how they have these little tiny sections and nods to the history of Missouri. All right, we are back to where we started, and we are now going to take a quick break for some dinner. There is the Mills restaurant here, which is an all-you-can-eat buffet, so obviously we're going to try that out today, just so that we have the opportunity the next couple days to try a whole bunch of food throughout the park. But Mill restaurant is where we're heading now, get some food, and then maybe ride a couple rides before the park closes for the day. Here we are, Miss Molly's Mill restaurant at the Reunion Hall. Crispy fried chicken, meatloaf, fried catfish, pulled pork, green beans with garlic and bacon, mac and cheese, long grain wild rice, ham and beans, cheesy potato casserole, buttersweet corn, zucchini and tomatoes. All in a beautiful buffet. We're heading in. Yummy, yummy. Can we just flash back real quick to last year's trip to Dollywood, where we did a similar situation at Grandma's restaurant, where that was family style, where I think I remember saying something to the effect of, "Oh my God, I'm so full, I'm never doing that at a theme park again." They just had to wheel me out here in a wheelbarrow. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself, but Aunt Granny's restaurant, 100% recommend. I'm so ungodly full. I am so unbelievably full. I will never do that again at a theme park. Oh my gosh. But we now have about 2 hours till park close, and we are gonna see about possibly riding some rides, because the waits are basically nothing right now, because we're close to the end of the day. Well, I can't think of anything better to really calm my nerves and my stomach after eating than going on a spinning roller coaster and another mine train back to back. Yeah, the wait times for both these are fairly low right now, and this was right by where we were, so I guess it's fate for us today because we're gonna head back there. All right, walking towards Thunderation right now through the queue.
No snow.
It's dark in here though, God.
Wait, let's see the deck monkeys.
Ooh, this is a cool little queue that they have here.
You can. Hey, look, there's some ass
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Let's see how.
Well, it doesn't look like there's any wait. If there is any, it's going to be a station wait. So I'll see you guys after we get off. Holy crap, Thunderation is humming. Like that beginning helix right out of that station, you pick up some serious speed. That is a very, very fun mine train. Although I will say the ending does remind me so much of Adventure Express at Kings Island. All that build up for that big hill, and then it just drops you back into the station. That's it. It's just a little bit of a disappointing ending, if you ask me. It feels like there's going to be so much more to that layout, and then you just go down that drop and right into the station you go. But we are now going right from that into Time Traveler, one of my most hyped coasters of this entire trip. So I'm excited. We'll see if my stomach can hold up for it. We're heading in for a time travel experiment. Last I checked, this was about a 10-15 minute wait. I don't think it should be that long. It looks like people are running back on, which means it's probably once again a station wait. So down we go, and I guess I'll meet you guys when we get to the station. Ooh, this section is really cool. And up we have found the line, which actually is not too far from the station. I think it's just a little bit of back and forth here, and then we're heading into the actual station. But I love all like the clocks. I'm a sucker for steampunk stuff. Okay, Time Traveler on a full stomach. Never again. Super fun coaster, but on a full stomach, I could not recommend less, to be honest. Definitely will need a re-ride tomorrow on it without a full stomach to truly appreciate it, but that is about as intense as I was anticipating. It is spinny, flippy, launch goodness of just, we were backwards for 90% of that ride, I'm gonna be completely honest. Definitely a coaster I need some more re-rides on to really grasp the entirety of it, but the one ride we've had was amazing. It's definitely in my top 20 conversation right now. That is a very, very fun coaster, and honestly, it's kind of what I wish Curse of Werewolf was. I know it's not possible, but it's a really fun ride. Don't get me wrong. It is a really, really fun ride. But we have about an hour until park close. I'm not sure what else we're going to get accomplished here today. At this point, we got 2 coasters done and got to walk around the entire park. I'm happy with that. So if we get one more thing done before the end of the day, so be it. If not, we'll be back here tomorrow. All right, we have made our decision. We are taking a long trek across the park, all the way back over to Outlaw Run. And we're gonna get a couple run-throughs of Outlaw Run, and then finish our day off with, of course, gonna be a cinnamon bread, maybe, at least one, maybe 2, who knows. But yeah, we're gonna try to get at least 2 runs on Outlaw Run, and that'll wrap up our day here. We have made it, and rumor has it this is just a straight up walk-on right now. So we might get more than a couple rides. If we can just get off and right back on, we could marathon this a little bit here. Woo! Outlaw Run, man, holy crap. Super awesome coaster. I mean, it reminds me so much of Lightning Rod over at Dollywood. It is an extremely fun, classic RMC, wood on wood. I mean, it's the only issue that I have with it, honestly, is the corkscrews at the end. They go through that so painfully slow that it doesn't really add much to the coaster. I feel like if they would have maybe thrown that halfway through the layout, it would have been a little bit better, rather than just having it do that and throw you right back into the station. Definitely an interesting way to end the coaster. But I mean, the rest of the ride is awesome. It flies through that layout, even in the front. I'm about to get back in line and do a hopefully a back row ride to get a really good feel of it. But I mean, it's a really fun coaster, and the laterals on it are to die for. It's a good ride. But yeah, still station wait, so we're gonna hop back in line, and I'll give my further review on it after another ride or two. Final ride count tally for Outlaw Run. We got 5 total rides, including that first front row ride. We got 1 more front row ride. We got a ride in row 6, and then we got 2 rides in row 12, the last row, including 1 Zen ride as the only person on the entire ride. So that was a super cool experience. Now I will say, basically every row but the front row, you get jackhammered to shit. Front row, there's a little bit there, but it's butter smooth in the front compared to literally everywhere else. Row 6 was jackhammery. Row 12, you got like shoved down into your seat. It was less than desirable, but I mean, it's a great coaster, don't get me wrong, and I am my 5 rides on it were great, and I anticipate getting more over the next 2 days here, but that will basically wrap up our video here. We're gonna head up to the front of the park and check out the main gift store, but other than that, we're done here for the day. And right here is our main like general store. There's a crap ton of people in here though, so we're trying to basically we're looking for a couple things: pins, possibly nano coasters. If I find them, I'll let you know. If not, we'll close out the video. So we went to that Christmas shop earlier. I'm really looking for a Silver Dollar City ornament. And we didn't really find anything we were looking for, but now here in this main store, we found this awesome ornament that is 100% a must get for us. That one is exactly what I was looking for, something exactly like this. So there's a ton of pins here. We got stuff for powder keg, stuff for wildfire, time traveler, really cool Outlaw Run one that spins. More Outlaw Run, regular Silver Dollar City one. There's some Fire in the Hole ones down there. I'm not a big fan of that one, honestly. Wish they had just a regular one. But let's see what's on this side, because I think there's some more over here. Bigger time traveler one, and then that smaller one that we saw earlier. And then more Fire in the Hole. Ah, there we go. That's kind of what I was looking for on that one. Or one of those pins. Those are kind of cool. Not sure what we're gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get a pin just yet, just because I want to ride everything and figure out what my favorite one is, and then get that one. But as of right now, Outlaw Run's in the lead. All right, and just like that, we are walking out to the car. Super fun day here. I mean, I consider it successful. We took a lap around the park, got up the lay of the land so we can be ready for tomorrow to really have our plan of attack ready for the opening of the park. We got a couple rides on some things, had a nice buffet dinner. I think it was a nice day here. But if you guys did enjoy our first day vlog here at Silver Dollar City, please make sure you drop a like and also comment down below. Have you ever been out to this park? Have you been to their sister park, Dollywood, that we did hit up last year? I'd like to know down in the comments below. But as always, I'm Michael from Wild Thrills, giving you the all clear. And all clear means you are out of here. See you guys next time.